Hey everyone, and welcome to Daily Meditation with Coach Rob Hamley, brought to you by Sluggers Sports Academy. Today is episode 10 as a part of the Monday movement. I hope you had a great weekend. It's been great to see so many views and shares. It is really exciting and a blessing to see those of you in our community viewing our videos and finding meaning in them. All that we ask is you give us a like, give us a share, and even give us a comment on the videos or reach out to us via the email that you see on your screen. So as I mentioned, today is another edition of Monday Movement. And so today we're going to talk about moving in the right direction for this week. You know, the quarantine here in Michigan has been extended through the middle of May. It was expected to end at the end of April. However, it has been loosened a little bit, and great timing with the weather that we had yesterday on Sunday. We as a Hamley family took advantage of that and went out to the park near us. My little boy and myself spent some time fishing at the pond nearby, and it was just a nice day to be outside and enjoy the weather. I hope you were able to do the same. I did see a lot of people posting that they were out and about, and that's awesome. That's just good medicine for the soul. And so for today, to get us moving in the right direction, I want to do a body scan. We haven't done that since our first episode. And so hopefully you had some time to enjoy the weekend and now you're ready to get back at it. Maybe you had some great food and now you're looking to this week to get back on track with your workouts and your fitness programs. So sit back, get yourself comfortable, and let's get into our breathing. Those 5-second breaths, really working on nice slow inhales through the nostrils. By breathing in through the nostrils, you'll find that it's easier to be a little bit slower, more calm with that breathing. Remember to hold for 5 seconds at the top, and then a slow release on the exhale. And I want you to do 5 or 6 of these breaths, just really working to get into your breath, feeling the breath, and really just starting to get neutral with those thoughts. Remember, especially when we begin to meditate, you may have found that you start to have a flood of thoughts coming to the forefront of your mind, and that is completely natural. What we're going to do is work on just being neutral with them, meaning we're not going to try to overthink them, solve them. We're just going to let them be and allow them to dissolve into the distance, over the horizon. So again, keep breathing. 5-second inhale, 5-second hold, with a 5-second release. Remember, this is a chance to really begin to focus on the present, cleanse the mind, the body, and just really take note of how the body's feeling today. Maybe you're listening to this first thing in the morning, getting your day started, or maybe you're doing this later in the day, just checking in with yourself, and really just taking notice of the body. So let's take one more breath. I want you to start by noticing your feet. If you're seated like I am, notice what is touching the floor. What part of your toes, the balls of your feet, your heel, just noticing what's touching the floor. Moving up to your calves and shins. You know, maybe you're like me and just felt the need to go for a little run yesterday. And, you know, for me, I'm definitely feeling a little soreness, a little stiffness in the calves and the shins. So on my next breath, I'm going to really hold my breath and concentrate on those areas and slowly release that tension. Working our way up to the knees, into our thighs and hamstrings, up into the glutes and our hips. Really just working on maintaining that nice deep inhale, followed by a nice deep hold at the top with a slow, fluid exhale. And now this breathing is something you can do today when you're feeling stressed, anxious. This is a way to stay in that meditative state, and it is so easy to fall out of it. I know for me, I use the example of traffic, or even an unexpected situation around the house. For me, being a father and a husband, things pop up, and it's my job to remain calm, stay focused, stay present, take in the situation for what it is, and think before I act. So as we're going through our body check and our breathing, we can think on how we can apply this throughout the day, because we don't live in a vacuum. We live in a chaotic, uncontrollable world. However, our thoughts, our breathing are what we can control and what we bring to the world. On our next breath, bringing our focus back to the body, working from the glutes and the hips up through our lower back. Feeling the body becoming heavier and heavier. Imagining that we are on a raft on a big body of water, just allowing the water to do what it's going to do. The raft is supporting us, holding us, and we're just flowing with the water. Thoughts that come to our mind, we're just remaining neutral with, understanding that we can't do anything about them right now, and we'll get to those later. Now working up into the middle of our back, our abdomen, our core, up into our shoulders, our chest. Maybe you got a little throwing in over the weekend. You're feeling a little soreness in your shoulder or your elbow. Remembering just to take in a deep breath and focus and concentrate on those areas. Hold that tension at the top and then release. Just taking note of any soreness, any aches that you're feeling right now. Working out to our biceps and triceps, wrists and fingertips. Really being small and deliberate with what we're thinking about. Being present, being focused. Now we're working our way back up the arms into our neck, up into our jaw, feeling our tongue, noticing the exhale coming over our tongue, past our teeth. Up through our eyelids, and finishing at the top of our head. Feeling relaxed, focused, allowing whatever surface is holding us to do its job, and we're just relaxing. We're feeling free and loose. Thoughts are dissolving further and further into the backs of our minds. And we're just going to enjoy this feeling for the next minute. So I'm going to go quiet and allow you to just enjoy this relaxation. If it helps, you can count your breath. Inhale as 1. Exhale 2. Inhale 3, exhale 4. Just enjoying this moment. And bringing our focus back to the breath. Maybe you got to the point where your breath was actually breathing you instead of you concentrating and thinking about breathing. Maybe it felt like you were deep in a good book or show and you didn't even feel like time was even existing. 2 more good deep breaths. Beginning to feel focused, clear-minded, ready for the day. Your eyes may begin to slowly open, but just remember we're staying in the meditation, still focusing on the breath. Feeling completely clear-minded, ready for the day. 2 more deep breaths. Great job and welcome back. I hope you're feeling relaxed. Your mind is feeling clear. You're ready to just go out and tackle the day. Remember, when we meditate, meditation is not the absence of thought. As I mentioned at the beginning of this Monday movement, when we're trying to quiet our mind, it seems like sometimes all we want to do is think, and these thoughts just flood our minds, and that is completely natural. And with meditation, we are working on just being focused and present with who we are, where we are in this moment. And this is something that we can remind ourselves as we go out to tackle today. You know, we're going to get taken off course, off track, and it's our responsibility, nobody else's, to get ourselves back on track. And that starts with our breathing. Your breathing controls your thoughts. And when you control your thoughts, you can therefore control your emotions and control your physical output. So let's put that into practice today. Thank you once again for being here with us. All we ask is you give us a like, give us a share, go ahead and subscribe to our channel, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Remember, keep slugging.